So electronic device and circuit is important topic for your electrical purposes. Now see, before starting the subject, I can give my introduction related to you. Myself, Professor Khadke SB. I have completed my ME Electronics, right? Uh, Before that, I have completed my diploma and then I have completed my graduation. Now I am ME Electronics. Now this is my things related to institute. Now see, electronic device and circuit. This is the one of the important chapter part of your syllabus, right? So why it is important or why should it needed for the electrical? That is important thing. So we have seen. See, when we have seen that subject, before the seeing that subject, we have to find out the vision. Start up with the vision of the institute and going towards our syllabus. Now see, vision of our institute is that to be nationally recognized among the best institutes in the India for excellence in technical education. This is the vision of our institute. We are working towards the completion of our vision of the institute, right? Now see, what are the vision of the department? See, that should be related with the vision of the institute, right? So vision, it is nothing but a which thing should be completed for the completion of our mission, right? So vision of the department is that to be nationally recognized for excellence in technical education powered with the research in the field of electrical engineering, right? This is the vision of department that should be related to the vision of the institute, because this thing means institutes, that important thing that should be related with the department, right? So this thing is related to the vision of institute and vision of department. Now we see one of the important thing related to the subject. Now see, when we have to be start the subject, in that case examination scheme is the important factor with respect to us, right? So our subject name is electronic device and circuits. Teaching scheme for that subject is as follow: theory hour 2 hours per week. ESC indicate that end semester exam of your is 70 marks. See, 70 mark for the purpose of your theory, and IC indicate that internal continuous assessment. This should be related to the practical, right? So when you have to be completed the see, when you have to be completed the practical day-to-day lecture, in that case, how you have to be perform the practical accordingly, internal continuous assessment should be done, right? So ISC indicate that in semester exam, there are two in semester exam with respect to you, and according to the average of that two exam of 30 marks should be given to you. This thing related to the subject of you, right? So COPSO, what do you mean by it? So when you have to be working on your subject, many of the subject, in that case, you should work with respect to the CO. CO is nothing but a course outcome. When you have to be study the subject, which topic or which chapter give you which type of course outcome, that is the important thing with respect to you. Now see, CO indicate that course outcome. See, our institute is have NBA grading. So NBA indicate that all of the syllabus or all of the teaching methodology that should be related with the course outcome, right? So that's why we have seen the course outcome of our EDC subject. Now see, ET 315.1, what it indicate that ET315 is the course code of the our subject, right? So first CO 315.1, one indicate that first CO. Now see, define, explain, and use of basic concept of bipolar junction transistor. We have seen the first chapter, that is bipolar junction transistor. In that subject, what we have to be done or what will be related to the that chapter. It chapter is nothing but a course outcome is nothing but a define and explain use of basic concept of bipolar junction transistor. It satisfies the Bloom's second point, that is second criteria. Now Bloom's BL indicate that Bloom's criteria. What do you mean by Bloom's criteria? Bloom is one of the important scientists related to the education. He have designed some of the criteria. There are 6 criteria. See, I have screen share. These are the remembering, understanding, applying, analyzing, evaluating, and creating. These are the 6 Bloom's criteria which are related to the education. When we have to be work on it, so BL2 indicate that our this chapter is or this course outcome gives the satisfaction of Bloom's second criteria. Second criteria indicates that understanding, right? First is remembering, second is understanding. So uh, this chapter gives the Bloom's second criteria, that is understanding, right? So now second ET 315.2. 315 indicate ET 315 is the subject code of your EDC. 2.2 indicate that second CO. Now see, solve a problem of single stage BJT amplifier. This is the CO for the this BJT chapter. Now see, solve problems of single stage BJT amplifier indicate that we have seen the BJT chapter. In that chapter, we have designed the single stage amplifier. That amplifier designing is compared with respect to the Bloom's third criteria. Third criteria, which is third criteria? C, applying. Means whatever the knowledge you have given, that should be applied for the purpose of this. Means third criteria is related to the second show. Then ET 315.3, it indicates that analyze the hybrid model of bipolar junction transistor. This is the third CO of your subject. It satisfies the BL4. BL4 indicates that Bloom's fourth criteria. Fourth criteria indicates that analyzing. So in this criteria, you have to be analyze the your transistor with respect to H parameter. H is nothing but a hybrid parameter with respect to your particular bipolar junction transistor. Next CO is ET 315.4. It is nothing but analyze field effect transistor. See, if you have to be came with respect to analysis or analyze, in that case, it satisfies the Bloom's 4 criteria. That is analyzing, right? These are the criteria with respect to your Bloom's. Now, next ET 315.5. Apply the concept of filter to build the unregulated power supply. This should be related to the power supply. See, when you have to be working on your subject, that is a electrical subject or electronic subject. See, one of the important things with respect to this is that electric have the electronics part. No, electronics is not separate subject. It is the part of electrical. So that when we have to study the electrical, we must require the electronics because that is the part of electrical. Now see, apply the concept of filter to build the unregulated power supply. We have seen the 5CO. It indicates that when you have to be design the power supply, in that case, this CO used, it satisfies the Bloom's third criteria. Now see, third criteria indicate that this applying means by applying this criteria completed, when we have to be apply the unregulated power supply design things. Now see last ET 315.6. It is nothing but a 6 course outcome. Classify various types of feedback and power amplifier. These are the 6 course outcomes which satisfy the Bloom's second criteria. Second criteria indicate that understanding. See, when you have to be design any of the things, means classification and designing of power amplifier, in that case you have to be satisfied the Bloom's second criteria. These are the things with respect to the COPO. Now see, COPO, what do you mean by that? Is the important. CO indicate that course outcome. When you have to study this subject, what you have to be outcome should be gain. This is nothing but a CO, right? PO indicate that program outcome, means what are the CO and PO that are correlated with each other, means course outcome means subject, this subject outcome, and your program is electrical. So what are their relation? That's why we have seen the CO, PO, and PSO indicate the program specific objective that should be related to 3 part each other. Now, why this subject is for you? This is nothing but the importance of EDC in syllabus. Now see, why we require this subject EDC for your syllabus? See, first thing is electronic devices have become an important part of our day-to-day life. Each and every time, means when we have to be working on any of the things, in that case you have required many more electronics such as projector, then PC, computer, mobile, all other things that should be required for you, right? So these are our electronic devices, right? That should be used for you. So day-to-day life, No any work should be completed without the electronic devices. Now see, second, it has become difficult for us to do work without using the electronic device. See, when see with respect to this lecture, if you don't have the mobile, is it possible to work with respect to Zoom or lecture of this? So that you have to be required the electronic device, that is mobile. Now we live in a generation that uses electronic and electric technology where robots and artificial intelligence is capable of doing human work with more ease and efficiency. See, when we have to be work with respect to the robot, in that case, robot, you know that robot what it does? Robot does the work as human work, all of the things. See, in the case of mine, in a mine, there should not be worked the human person, because the gases coming from mine that are hazardous, so that in that period also robot are worked. So when a robot is nothing but artificial that should be provided by human, by computer knowledge or computer things that should be provided by robot, and that should be designed. The combination of electric and electronic used together, such as robot, crane, motor, etc. Now see, no any one thing should be completed without the electric or electronic. Combination of both are used. You know that the concept of robot have the requirement of computer, right? It also requirement of the mechanical things. Means robot is the mixture of electronic, mechanical or computer, so that all the things are mixing, that is combination only the robot forms. Then crane require the crane required electric power, but they have required the electric signal, sorry, electronic signal. Motor also require the electrical signal. So all that part related to the EDC. Application of electronics, you know that computer, mobile phone, ATM, that are the application of your electronics. We have seen now actual syllabus of you, that is EDC syllabus. First chapter is bipolar junction transistor. This is the important part of your syllabus. Now see, to study with bipolar junction, you don't know about the basic electronics, right? Or something related to the basic electronics. So when we have to be start this chapter, we must start the first thing with respect to the basic thing. Basic thing start with the how the diode prepared, how the bearing bonding, that we have seen, and after all that we start this bipolar junction transistor chapter. Now see, in this chapter we have seen the different biasing circuit. Biasing means what? See, one of the important thing with respect to biasing is that when we have to be applying the voltage to the device is nothing but a biasing. See, applying the voltage to the device, that is nothing but a biasing. So then another point is DC circuit analysis. So when we have to be analysis, there are two types of analysis. One is AC analysis, another is DC analysis. So for the working of any of the device in any of the field, we have require first analysis of how that work, how particular condition that required things should be done. That we have seen. This is nothing but a DC circuit analysis or AC circuit analysis. But in this case, we have to be prefer the DC circuit analysis. Load line. Load line means what? When we have to be design the amplifier. You know, application of amplifier in a marriage. See, one of the person is talking on a mic, that should be amplify by using amplifier, right? We have got more and more sound. This is the, for that application we have require how that designed means there are some of the line, in that line according to the it worked as a switch or it worked as amplifier. That's why require we have required the load line. Thermal runway. Thermal runway means what? See, when we have applied the voltage, that should be more. In that case, device should be damaged. So to avoid damage, one of the important thing is thermal runway is the process. When voltage is going bigger beyond the thermal runway, device should be damages. These are the things with respect to this. Then stability factor analysis. So see, when we have applied the voltage and device should be damaged, is it each and every time acceptable? Not acceptable. So how it stable device? For that purpose, one of the factor, that is stability factor, that should be related to the BJT. Biasing circuit, there are different biasing circuits. Biasing means applying voltage to the transistor to work in a particular condition, right? Means there are so many conditions, right? It would be worked as a open switch, it should be worked as a closed switch, or it should be worked as a amplifier. For that purpose, we have required the particular biasing circuit. Biasing circuit means applying voltage to the device to work as a particular condition, right? Means as an amplifier, or as a open switch, or as a closed switch, right? For that purpose, we have required the different biasing circuit. One is fixed bias, another is collector to base bias, another is self bias. These are the biasing circuit for the purpose of your BJT. Compensation technique BJT as an amplifier. Compensation technique means what happen in when we have to be designed the or worked with respect to BJT. In that case, what happen? There are certain other things coming with respect to your BJT, such as noise. So how we eliminate that noise? This is as like as compensation, means side overtake that point. Next, AC and DC equivalent circuit of C amplifier. AC and DC equivalent circuit of C amplifier indicate that when we have to be design the C indicate that common emitter amplifier. Designing the common emitter amplifier, the things with respect to that is AC analysis as well as DC analysis. AC analysis indicate that by applying the AC voltage to the C amplifier. DC analysis indicate that applying the DC voltage to the C amplifier. Darlington pair is nothing but a pair. This is nothing but a when two transistors connected each other and output of that is taken. This is nothing but a Darlington pair of the transistor. This thing related to the bipolar junction transistor. For that, chapter 6 lecture for you, right? Now, outcome, when we have to be study this chapter, whatever the outcome coming with respect to use. So when I have completed this chapter, so you have got the, we have to be able to design the transistor circuit based on their conceptual understanding. This is the outcome of this chapter. Means you have to be design the transistor circuit for your application by completion of this chapter. Now see, we have seen the second chapter, unit second, frequency response. Now this chapter, frequency response of BJT amplifier. During this chapter, there are two things in this chapter. There are different type of amplifier, but in this we have seen the RC coupled or single stage RC coupled or BJT amplifier. Now see, low and high frequency response of C amplifier. See, there are two types of frequency applied to the common emitter or any type of amplifier. One is your low frequency or other is high frequency. Low frequency means less, means human hearable frequency, or high frequency indicate that greater than 20 kilohertz. See, 20, we have here the frequency of from 20 hertz to the certain kilohertz. Below the 20 kilohertz we doesn't hear, that is nothing but a high frequency. So when we have to be work with respect to the C amplifier, we have to be use either low and high frequency, and we have seen that response of that particular frequency. This is nothing but a low and high frequency response of C amplifier. Then effect of CCCI on frequency response of RC coupled C amplifier. So when we have to be design the certain type of amplifier, in that case CCC and CI, that are the parameter of your transistor. That parameter, what are the effect of that parameter, that we have seen in case of RC coupled C amplifier in this chapter. Design of driver circuit. Driver circuit means what? When you have to be design the certain amplifier, this amplifier is that working or not. So for that working purpose, we have designed the certain driver circuit for that amplifier. Designing of single stage RC coupled BJT amplifier. There are so many type of the amplifier: RC, TC, and DC coupled amplifier. These are the coupling used for the purpose of designing of the amplifier. So design of driver circuit indicate that in this case we have to be design of single stage RC coupled BJT amplifier only, right? Outcomes, when we have to be complete this chapter, you have to be able to analyze the performance of BJT at different frequency. Means when we have to be change the frequency from low to the high according to the response of your amplifier or BJT amplifier. We have seen these are the outcome thing of this chapter. Now see third unit, hybrid model of BJT. Hybrid model of BJT. See, this is the analysis of BJT. We have seen the first chapter, that is a BJT, bipolar junction transistor. In that chapter, we have to discuss the certain thing which should be related to the designing of the small circuit, right? Bipolar junction transistor and frequency response of BJT amplifier. In that two chapter, but hybrid model of BJT indicate that third chapter. This should be designed when we have to be design the certain application. In that application, we have required the checking of the certain parameter of your transistor. This is nothing but a hybrid parameter. Actually, hybrid parameter is important for the purpose of designing of BJT. Hybrid parameter, there are this parameter. According to by using this parameter, we have to be analyze the transistor, and after analysis, we have designed the particular application, that is as amplifier, as a switch. For that purpose, we have required the H parameter. Hybrid equivalent circuit of CE/CB/CC. Now, hybrid equivalent circuit means what? When we have to be design the circuit particular application according to the CE/CB/CC. What it indicate that? C indicate that common emitter application, CB indicate that common base, CC indicate that common collector. These are the particular application of your transistor or mode of operating of your transistor, CE/CB/CC. So according to the hybrid equivalent circuit, we have designed the certain thing with respect to CE/CB/CC, and we have seen the response of that particular configuration. Determination of amplifier parameter. Amplifier are different: AV, AI, R0, Ri. These are things with respect to the AV indicate that gain of particular amplifier is nothing but a AV. AI input gain. RO indicate that output impedance. Ri indicate that input impedance. RO, Ri indicate that impedance. It is nothing but a resistance of the particular device. So after completion of this chapter, you will be able to analyze the transistor using hybrid model. These are the outcome of this chapter. Fourth, chapter number 4, field effect transistor. Field effect transistor. See, we first seen the transistor. Now we have seen the junction field effect transistor. What are the basic difference between transistor and junction field effect transistor? Is that C, BJT is a current control device. C, and JFET is a voltage control device. Means for the control of BJT, we have required the current. But in case of your junction field effect transistor, we require the voltage for the control of that device. So voltage control is easy than that of your current control. So that we have to be seen the JFET, junction field. It also the one of the type of transistor, junction field effect transistor. We have seen the in this chapter detail of that particular JFET, right? Then again, how the construction of JFET, characteristic means input output response of JFET, small signal JFET means applying the small signal to the JFET and its parameter. Then metal oxide semiconductor field effect transistor. So another thing of you with respect to your JFET is that metal oxide semiconductor field effect transistor. It is nothing but it is same as like a JFET, but its name is MOSFET. That is MOSFET. Means for that construction of the
sir.
आवाज येतोय? आवाज येतोय का? Did you hear my sound?
Yes, sir.
Okay. These are the things with respect to the MOSFET. That's why I'm means all that thing with respect to the chapter and there what we have studied. That's why I'm not giving more thing with respect to this. लक्षात घ्या, मी जे आता तुम्हाला जे सांगतोय ना ते फक्त चॅप्टरच्या रिस्पेक्ट टू सांगतोय, त्यामध्ये काय काय पाहिजे त्यामुळे इन डिटेल जात नाहीये आपण. ओके, सी we discuss with respect to the MOSFET. MOSFET indicate that metal oxide semiconductor field effect transistor. This is also one of the type of the field effect transistor, but it have designed by using metal oxide. That's why its name is metal oxide semiconductor field effect transistor. Another type of transistor is depletion type or enhancement. These are the two operating mode of your MOSFET, that is D-type MOSFET and enhancement type of MOSFET. After completion of this unit, you will be able to analyze the field effect transistor circuit. There are so many circuit with respect to the field effect transistor. When we have to be design the any of the circuit.
Hello.
When we have to be design the any of the circuit with BJT, that same circuit we also design by using the field effect transistor. But when we have to be design the field effect circuit using field effect transistor, that circuit give the better performance because control scheme used for that is voltage control scheme. Now unit 5, design of unregulated power supply. See, any of the electronic or electrical circuit, they have required the power supply for their working. So many more power supply we have to be designed for the purpose of your circuit or your complex circuit. So for that purpose we have required the, see, when we have to be rectification, you know the basic thing with respect to rectification. There are two types of rectifier. One is half wave rectifier, other is full wave rectifier. Whatever the outcome coming across your rectifier, that is not a pure DC, right? It is a pulsating DC, but we doesn't use that pulsating DC for our day-to-day application, so that should be eliminated. So elimination of that pulsating component, we have to be use the different type of filter, right? The filter type is C. C indicate that capacitor filter, L indicate that inductor filter, LC indicate that inductor capacitor filter, and pi indicate CLC filter. That all the four type of filter used for the purpose of your filtration of the pulsating component. Means we have required the pure DC, but when we have to be rectified the voltage, in that case means rectification, we have applied the input AC voltage by using diode, either your half wave rectifier or full wave rectifier. We have to be converted it as a pulsating DC, right? So pulsating DC should be filtered out, and we got the pure output, that is your CL or LC or pi type of filter. Derivation of ripple factor of C type filter. See, when we have to be solved, see, in this chapter there are 4 or 8 mark problems, right? For that problem purpose, we have required the ripple factor equation of your C type of filter. Means only the equation, means when in a exam there are 4 mark question for the ripple factor of the C type filter, means derivation of ripple factor of C type filter or L type of filter, and also 4 mark or 8 mark example for that particular filtration. Then design of unregulated power supply. So now see, regulated and unregulated power supply means what? Regulated indicate that in spite of change in a input, there is not any change in a output. This is nothing but your regulated power supply. Now see, unregulated indicate that change in input, that also causes the change in output. This is nothing but a unregulated power supply, right? So unregulated power supply designing, we basic thing required is one thing is your rectifier, right? Means when we have seen the block diagram of that, is we require the rectifier, again filter C or L or any type of filter, and when that completed, you got the unregulated power supply, right? So fixed voltage regulator. Now see, up to this event, we have seen the unregulated power supply. Unregulated indicate that if your device requires the 12-volt power supply, in that case, if you have to be designed the by using transformer, that supply given to the rectifier gives the 12-volt supply, but that should be fluctuating. But we doesn't require the fluctuating power supply. So continuous power supply purposes and not flexible power supply, we have to be use the regulator IC, right? So regulator IC indicate that in spite of change in input voltage, it doesn't have any change in output. This is nothing but a regulator. IC78X indicate that positive voltage regulator, right? 78XX indicate that XX indicate you require the 2-volt regulated power supply. In that case, XX indicate that 02. If you have required the 5-volt power supply, means 7805, right? It indicates that positive 5-volt power supply, right? 7812, it indicates that 12-volt regulated power supply, right? And 79XX. So 79XX indicate that it is a negative power supply, right? So 79, if right, written as a 7902, it indicates that minus 2-volt power supply, or 7812, it indicates that minus 12-volt power supply, right? After completion of this chapter, you will be able to design the unregulated power supplies for practical application. See, when we have to be use the practical application, you must require the regulated power supply, and by using this 78XX or 79XX, you must have to be design the regulated power supply. And mixing of power supply, that is, you must start design the unregulated power supply by using your rectifier and filter. By after completion of this unregulated power supply, we have to be connect that power supply to the 78XX or 79XX regulator IC. You got the regulated output. Now see unit 6. In this unit, you have seen the feedback amplifier, right? Feedback amplifier. This indicate that there are basically two types of feedback. One is positive feedback and negative, other is negative feedback, right? So these are the feedback used in a different type of devices used in a electronics. See, we have taken as an example amplifier as an example of electronic device. So in an amplifier, positive feedback is used. Positive feedback means gain should required, right? So, but one of the important thing with respect to your amplifier is that they have required the two types of feedback, that is positive and negative feedback. According to the need, that feedback should be used. Means positive feedback is fair user or negative feedback is fair user, that are not used with each other, right? Feedback, what it does, so feedback is nothing but a output of the your amplifier again applied to the input. This is nothing but a feedback, right? So there are two types of feedback, positive and negative. They are used according to the need of the device. Types of negative feedback. Now see, there are, we have discussed with respect to the feedback, positive as well as negative. So we have seen the types of negative feedback: current series, current shunt, voltage series, voltage shunt. These are the feedback when output of your device connected to the input to the same device. In that case, your feedback, there are four ways to output connected again input: current series, current shunt, or voltage series and voltage shunt. When we have to be seen that chapter, in that case we have to be seen the different type of the these four types of the feedback. Its effect on input and output impedance. Now according to the feedback, either your output connected with input as a current series, their impedance should be different. If the output connected with respect to the input current shunt, that also have different input impedance. Voltage gain means whatever the voltage gain is nothing but amplification, right? So whatever the amplification coming with respect to this current gain and bandwidth. One of the important thing, current gain indicate that driving capacity of your amplifier, right? Does this factor related with this chapter. Bandwidth indicate that gain, this chapter, this thing is related with respect to the gain, means which type of frequency start with the 20 hertz to the 20 kilohertz or more than 20 kilohertz, that should be bypassed with your device. That is nothing but a bandwidth, right? After completion of this unit, you will be able to analyze the different topology of feedback amplifier. There are basically four topology, that is current series, current shunt, voltage series and voltage shunt. This, after completion of this chapter, you have to be things related to these four topology of your amplifier. Did you hear my sound?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now we see last chapter, that is unit 7 as a power amplifier. For that chapter, lecture should be 7. Unit content. In this chapter, what are the unit content? Classification of large signal amplifier. See, in earlier chapter, We have seen the earlier chapter. In that chapter, we have seen up to the relationship with respect to the small signal amplifier. That small signal amplifier. But in this chapter, see the during the first and second chapter, these are the related with the small signal amplifier. But this chapter indicates the large signal amplifier. See, when you have to be use the signals such as a mobile signal or mobile communication, they have required the large frequency, the frequency greater than 20 kilohertz. In that case, we have required that large frequency that should be amplifying. So that in that case, we have to use the large signal amplifier and their large signal amplifier circuit operation, because when you have to be study the amplifier, in that case you require their classification as well as the operation. Derivation of efficiency. See, there are different type of the power amplifier. One is class A, other is class B, third is class AB amplifier, right? So these are the amplifier and their operating area. We have seen the operating area of the class A, class B, class AB, right? Amplifier. Crossover distortion in a power amplifier. What it indicate that when we have to be use the amplifier, so crossover indicate that some portion of your amplification means if you have transfer the any of the things, portion of that should be eliminated. This is nothing but a crossover or elimination of the certain portion. So what happen when crossover of the certain portion, that should be we have studied in this chapter, right? So power amplifier indicate that when we have required the large signal amplifier means we have required again that should be more means what, when लक्षात घ्या ज्यावेळेस आपल्याला पॉवर जे पाहिजे असते ना, ती पॉवर समजा आपल्याला साऊंड पाहिजे तर स्मॉल पाहिजे आणि तो लार्ज करायचा असेल, लार्ज, इन दॅट केस वी रिक्वायर द पॉवर एम्प्लिफायर. That purpose we have required this type of amplifier. So after completion of this unit, you will be able to classify various types of power amplifier, right? These are the things with respect to your this chapter. Now see, in this so first to 7th chapter we have to use the different type of textbook for your syllabus. First textbook is electron device and circuit, Allen Motorsheet. See, these are the one of the important author with respect to your subject. Normally 20% syllabus of your is there, Allen Motorsheet. Then second is electronic device and circuit theory, Robert Bursted. In this near about the 40% syllabus of your 40% syllabus, right? So next is electronic device and circuit, Jacob Millman. This also one of the important textbook for you. This also 20 to 30% syllabus, right? Then electrical technology volume 4, BL Serja, near about 40 to 50% syllabus in that content. See, I can tell you according to the syllabus which content in that, but many more syllabus in a BL Serja and AK Serja book. Applied electronics, that is RS Siddha and yes, that is Chand publication. This is the one of the important book with respect to you. In this book, basic thing related to the transistor that you have seen. This subject, this is only for the requirement of your basic thing completion purposes. No more syllabus of that subject. Reference book means Floyd, that is the important electronic devices. In that, use it as a reference book for your chapter number 2. That is a frequency response of BJT amplifier as well as bipolar junction transistor chapter. Next is electronic device and circuits, Mantri and Jain. This is the simplified book of your subject. Language is very simplified, so this is the important book for you. Electronic device and circuit, Mantri and Jain. This is the author of that particular. Electronic device and circuit, Ville India, Anil K. Maine and Farsha Agrawal. 20% syllabus of your that is related with the one of the important thing related with the power amplifier chapter only. Now, internal continuous assessment, what it does, or what do you mean by this? See, when you have to be practical session, in that practical session, whatever the practical you have to be done, that is nothing but a internal continuous assessment, right? So it have 8 experiment in your syllabus, out of which minimum 5 experiments should be you have to be completed or you have seen with a this subject. Experiment will be hardware based and minimum 3 experiment will be simulation based. Hardware based indicate that we have to use the transistor or JFET or any of the device for the implementation of your experiment, right? And 3 experiment should be simulation, means simulation software used for that purposes, right? So that we have to be use the simulation software for the 3 experiment. To design, following the list of your experiment, to design suggestive BJT-C amplifier circuit for given gain factor, measure its gain. These are the first practical, means BJT-C amplifier is the first practical. Second is to measure the bandwidth of single stage RC coupled BJT amplifier. Means RC coupled, there are 3 type of coupling with respect to the BJT. One is RC coupled, means resistance and capacitor used. Then TC indicate transformer coupled, and DC indicate that direct coupled. These are 3 configuration of your transistor, but in this we have seen the RC, resistance and capacitor coupled common emitter amplifier. Then JFET amplifier, designing of the JFET means designing the same amplifier by using your JFET, means BJT and JFET. Only change is here JFET. To design the MOSFET, another thing is JFET and MOSFET. JFET indicate that junction field effect transistor. MOSFET indicate that metal oxide semiconductor field effect transistor. So MOSFET, by using MOSFET also we measure amplifier, design the amplifier and measure its gain performance. Next, to find out the gain with and without feedback, this feedback amplifier we have to be used and seen the gain of the particular amplifier. This is the 5th experiment. 6th experiment is measure the bandwidth and with and without feedback. See, when we have to use the feedback, whatever the performance of your transistor, and what when we have to use the without feedback, that we have seen by applying the feedback, that is positive or negative feedback. To design unregulated power supply, we have to be design the power supply either 5 volt or 12 volt by using this practical session. To design the positive voltage regulator. Now see, 78XX indicate that positive voltage regulator, 79XX indicate that negative voltage regulator. We have to be design the positive voltage regulator as well as negative voltage regulator by using this, right? So all that thing means this is the generalized thing with respect to your EDC chapter. This is the introduction. See, normally in this subject, normally 60%, 60-40 or 40-60, that is the pattern, means 60% theory, 40% problem, or 40% theory, 60% problem. These are the examination scheme for you, right? In case of your theory exam, right? So in this, there should be chances of the theory exam, right? So anything discuss with respect to this chapter? Tell me. Any problem with respect to this, means syllabus of this subject? We just discussed the introduction. So introduction, which are the things we have seen in this chapter? Just brief introduction and what we have to be done. That should be only explained here. So tell me which thing you have required for that subject. मराठी सगळ्यांना समजते? रिप्लाय द्या.
येस सर.
तर मला मराठी विचारायचं आहे तुम्हाला की या सब्जेक्टच्या रिस्पेक्टिव्ह तुम्हाला काय म्हणजे काय कळलं नाही ते मला तुम्ही सांगू शकता? लक्षात घ्या की मी तुम्हाला पहिल्यांदा एक्झाम पॅटर्न सांगितलं 70-30 70 मार्काची त्याच्यासाठी थिअरी एक्झाम असेल. इफ थिअरी इज हॅपन मीन्स लक्षात घ्या सध्याला ऑनलाईनच एक्झाम आहेत म्हणजे होत्या. आता जर थोडंसं कमी व्हायला लागलं कोरोनाचा त्यामुळं मे बी थेरी झाली तर 70 मार्काची थेरी असणार आहे. 30 मार्काची तुम्हाला पॅटर्न मी सांगितलंय. 70 मार्काची थेरी असणार आहे. इंटरनल ICA इंडिकेट दॅट इंटरनल कंटिन्युअस असेसमेंट 25 मार्काचा असेल. ICA इंडिकेट दॅट इन सेमिस्टर एक्झाम 2 एक्झाम ऑनलाईन असल्या तर 2 होतील, ऑफलाईन जर झालं तर 3 एक्झाम होतील. त्याचा अवरेज काढलं जाईल 30 मार्काचं. लक्षात घ्या, जे नॉर्मली या सब्जेक्टसाठी 125 मार्क असतील. लक्षात येते 70, 30 आणि 25. कुणाला या सब्जेक्ट बद्दल काय बोलायचंय का, की या सब्जेक्टच्या रिलेटेड काय, की हा सब्जेक्ट इलेक्ट्रिकलला काय आहे वगैरे, असं काय वाटतंय का कोणाला? एक लक्षात घ्या, हा सब्जेक्ट इलेक्ट्रिकलला काय याचे इम्पॉर्टंट रिझन सांगतो, की हा इलेक्ट्रिकलचा भाग आहे. इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स हा इलेक्ट्रिकलचा भाग आहे. लक्षात घ्या, म्हणजे इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स टोटली ज्यावेळेस तुमचं फील्ड निघालं ना, म्हणजे इंजिनिअरिंगच्या, त्यास मेकॅनिकल आणि इलेक्ट्रिकल या दोनच फील्ड होते. लक्षात घ्या, हे बाकीचे इलेक्ट्रॉनिक आणि टेलिकम्युनिकेशन बाहेर पडलेले ब्रांचेस इलेक्ट्रिकल पासून आहेत. लक्षात घ्या, तर बेस इलेक्ट्रिकल आहे. त्यामुळे तुमच्यासाठी इम्पॉर्टंट सब्जेक्टच आहे. लक्षात घ्या, ज्यावेळेस तुम्ही काही डिझाईन कराल ना इलेक्ट्रिकल, जसे की होइस्ट असेल और क्रेन असेल, इन दॅट केस यू मस्ट रिक्वायर द इलेक्ट्रॉनिक. दॅट्स वाय दिस सब्जेक्ट फॉर यू. सो टेल मी समथिंग रिलेटेड टू द दिस सब्जेक्ट और एनीथिंग. तुम्हाला काय वाटतं याबद्दल, या सब्जेक्ट बद्दल, ते पण सांगू शकता. प्लीज शेअर मी व्ह्यू ऑफ द सब्जेक्ट. मराठीत न बोलला तरी चालेल. सब्जेक्टच्या रिलेटेड काहीच प्रॉब्लेम नाही येणार का, असं मला म्हणजे तुमच्या ह्याच्यानं वाटतंय? म्हणजे आता फक्त इंट्रोडक्शन सांगितलंय, पण त्यातले जे टॉपिक आहेत ना, ते शिकवत असताना नॉर्मली सिम्पल आहे टॉपिक. खरं तर प्रॉब्लेमॅटिक मला तर वाटतं की थेरीपेक्षा प्रॉब्लेम खूप सिम्पल असतात, बिकॉज दे हॅव रिक्वायर्ड द सम ऑफ द फॉर्म्युले अँड वेन यू हॅव टू बी सॉल्व दॅट पर्टिक्युलर फॉर्म्युले यू गॉट द आन्सर. सो प्रॉब्लेम इज इझी फॉर दिस सब्जेक्ट, राईट? So discuss me something. चार्ट केलेला आहे बऱ्याच जणांनी. चार्ट थिंग्स आर पॉवर इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स चा पार्ट आहे का? सी दीज आर द सम ऑफ द पार्ट ऑफ द पॉवर इलेक्ट्रॉनिक. सी पॉवर इलेक्ट्रॉनिक रिक्वायर द different electronic devices such as transistor, BJT or JFET or MOSFET, right? So it also part of means EDC power electronic uses some of the EDC devices. So your answer, your thing are some of the right. नो प्रॉब्लेम सर. डिप्लोमा झालाय आम्हाला. बेसिक इलेक्ट्रॉनिक जे तुम्हाला डिप्लोमाला झालंय ना, ते स्मॉल इंट्रोडक्शन होतं. लक्षात घ्या, त्यामुळं मला काय म्हणायचंय की झालंय तुम्हाला, बरोबर आहे इंट्रोडक्शन. लक्षात घ्या की इफ थिंग्स आर ऑलरेडी देन इट शुड बी सिम्पल, सो दॅट फॉर यू that are the easy for you, right? Direct second year, this is related to the direct second year total. Is that correct? Ruturaj Tambile. Okay. We have end of this session. Anything problem, please tell me.
No, sir.